Alright, and here's demo number 2. Same guitar, Les Paul Gold Top with P90s, and same amp, although I turned my treble down from noon to 9 o'clock because I'm using this time a fuzz face. This is a, I don't even know, the builder's name is Zach, he's on the damn forum. This is an NKT fuzz face, Germanium. And you can't see the knobs, but the fuzz knob is maxed, the volume is just above unity. And I'm going to do the same thing as with the tone bender. I'm going to leave the fuzz on the whole time, and you'll get an idea as to why people like fuzz faces. It took me a long time to come around the bend on fuzz faces. I always thought they were tubby, and I just didn't understand it until I started doing this style of how to use fuzz. And I think it works really well with vintage fuzzes, especially. Your modern fuzzes probably have adapted so you can just stomp and go. The one exception is a vintage fuzz you can stomp and go would be like a Mark I tone bender, and I'll show you one another time. So, same thing as with the Mark II tone bender I was using before. I've got, right now, so the fuzz is off. I've got my guitar on 7 or 8. Now, if I don't want to use fuzz, I could just leave that as my clean tone. If I want distortion, I could roll it up. But if I go back to 7 and turn on my fuzz face, it's not all that different. The fuzz face, when compared to the tone bender, it's more scooped in the mids. It's got more top end and more bottom end, a lot more bottom end. And it's got a nice airy quality when you clean it up with the volume that the tone bender, most tone benders have a hard time doing. The damn solo sound is, I think, widely acknowledged to be a top specimen, and it really sounds super fantastic. It sounds like Jimmy Page like it's supposed to, but it also cleans up better. This one, anyways, cleans up better than most. So here's the fuzz face on, off, and my neck pickup is barely, and it's got a really nice open clean tone. There's your, so you got that really nice, tone bender since it's in the loop there. Here's again the clean on the neck with the neck little down, neck pickup down to 5 or so. That's the fuzz face. Here's the Mark II. Mark II's got a little more oomph behind it. You hear the fuzz face is a little more airy. There's the fuzz face back on. Bridge pickup. I'm at 5 or 6 here. There's less gain to a fuzz face, so compared to the Mark II, which has an extra transistor. Back to the fuzz face. More open, more airy, less gain. Now if I go up, there is room here. If I go just before the fuzz comes in, then I get a lot more out of the fuzz face. one of the better sounding ones that I've heard. I've compared this to a NKT 275 Sunface. That's the best fuzz face I have heard. These are pretty similar. The NKT fuzz face Sunface has a touch more focus in the mids, but they're pretty close. This is a great pedal from a great builder. His name on the damn form, and I think on the gear page, is fuzzface6669, and look him up. He builds great stuff. You all know the damn solo sound tone bender, so I think he needs no introduction. But if you haven't seen damn, go to stompboxes.uk or something along those lines. DAM, Digital Audio Manifestation. Alright, or Differential Audio Manifestation.